Hey everyone, my voice is audible. Let me check. My voice is audible. Okay, all right. Now my voice is clear, and so you know today I will work on this interface. So I have to make this interface into production ready. So right now I have these four features or four tools, whatever you call. So this is just Canvas user interface where user can manage their tasks. It can be visual thinking for, yeah. So I think if you're a developer and if you use any other kind of canvas, so obviously you know how to use it. And but I'm building AI manager, so that AI tools can manage your entire tasks, your research and business operation. So right now I already implemented my entire backend, and now I'm just integrating and fixing and making UI for production ready. So now I have to test out, and again I have to refactor. So throughout this live session and last 4 days, I didn't upload any live stream because I fully focus on this project, and that's. But today I will show you how I work, and because right now my project become very huge and very complex. Now, the project has itself more than 920 plus files and almost 60,000 a line of code. So now you can imagine how complex it is, and it has a different type of pipeline and architecture. So yeah, and my work is still very simple. I use a Notion and I plan phase by phase, and I have a bigger picture, and then I just uh, f- uh, make that particular features again, the small phase, and each small phase I have a step, so you can see the way I work. And so almost I have done up to seven stage, and now I have these three phase remaining. And so if so let me show you my this is startup launching roadmap. So I complete phase one, and then this is the right now I'm working on Canvas workspace experience, and then document, and then phase three, phase four, which is a comment system, and then AI integration, and then other features. So I plan and I work, but I want to say something. I plan, okay, I will complete these tasks within 1 days, but to be honest, it takes more than 4 days. Uh, yeah, because refactoring, understanding, then again, so that's why it takes time. And I'm not just copy pasting. I'm using tools, but I read a lot and I understand code base. Then I copy paste. So you guys think it's a hype coding, but it's not a hype coding. I understand my code base because, as I said, even not it's a very huge code base. It's very huge code base, and I separate and I separate because I want to scale, because I'm not building toys anymore. So you guys, you can learn a lot of things if you stick with this video or this live stream, and not because this type of code base nobody's share on YouTube, because this is a production ready, and I'm just sharing because of I want to I want to say you have to scale your code base from day one, because it takes it took me to 139 days, and I refactor almost 10 times because I don't know what to do. And that the things I learned, I faced a problem and architecturally, then I thought, okay, I have to refactor again, otherwise my code is coupling. So the one concept, you have to decouple your code base. If you don't, you cannot. Yeah, let's say you don't decouple your code base, but let's say if you want to integrate something, man, you have to refactor all the code. Second, let's say you want to migrate from your existing database to another one. Maybe you want to change React to Next.js, whatever it is. If you scale, if you organize your code base easily, you can migrate without breaking your architecture, without breaking your other layer. I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, all right. So let me show you my UI. So guys, this is I have two interface. This is the canvas and document. So right now my canvas is now you can see, but document is not. I have to integrate. I have to fix my document, and it's kind of like and like okay, let me show. And now my okay, so these are not production ready. I have to fix, and that's why today I will work on it. Okay, and I have to fix my this UI, and so this is called text, and this is the mind map, and also I have to fix all this UI, and yeah, so you can see right, and then this is the Kanban board. I have to fix also this one, right? So this is the Kanban board. Let me delete. So for and now you can see I have uh, performance related issue, and also sometimes now I can delete, right? So yeah, most of the functionality I have fixed, which means I fix my runtime, which is backend. But now I have to fully fix the UI and the integrating part, because if you look at my code base, it's become very nested and complex. Yeah, I can build a different way, but that not gonna scale, because this project is not my my first version would be where AI will act as a assistance, but my next version I will integrate AI as a agent. So my ultimate goal, I want to make this platform where one human can run their entire company. So I want to bring marketing agent, research agent, and business operation agent like that. So, but at this moment, I'm just implementing AI as the assistant. you ask AI automate your internal tasks. It could be researching, it could be create a mind map, flowchart, or Kanban board, or it can be a document about your meetings, yeah, investors and roadmap, maybe study, maybe your workflow, whatever it is. That's why I have Canvas, where you can visualize your complex tasks, and fully it's autonomous. You just give prompt, and that's why, yeah. And so you can also do manually, right? The traditional way. All the traditional platform provide you where you can manually does you can manually do whatever Canvas supposed to do, right? So yeah, and then document like it's so I have to fix right now. I want to say, if you guys use a Miro, let me show. So Miro is very complex. I never thought I'm gonna make this type of complex project, right? Because my ultimate goal like to create a Miro. Okay, so Miro, it seems very easy, but under the hood, if I share my code base, then you can understand. Oh my God, man, it's so hard. If you work on any Canvas related project, then you can understand, right? So, but if you look at Miro, the user experience very smooth because you can see how it's smooth, right? But now I am struggling. If you look at, and there is also, if you look at, the UI is broken, right? The UI is broken. Definitely, I will fix that, right? The UI is broken. So yeah, so my task is to create a very unified UI, and now I can add all the features the Miro does. Okay, because I create entire pipeline, guys. Right now, it is very easy for me to add any features. Right now, I have only 4 features, that is text, flowchart, mind map, and Kanban board. Next, I will add sliding. Like, you have to ask AI to create slide. So from here, you can create a slide, or like you can call a PPT, right? So that's my ultimate goal, to automate all the things around a business operation and a workflow. So that is the issue of Next.js because Next.js compile on each refreshing. So here you go. And I have to guys fix a lot of things, right? As I said, I have to make it collaborative. If you look at the logo, I'm using live blocks. This live blocks for real-time collaboration. As I said, I already create a backend, and now I have to work on the UI part. So the command will be here, AI panel will be here, and live blocks. Like if you look at again, I'm showing all the nowadays most of the platform they are allowing user to work with team. So yeah, I have to build. I already built the backend, and now I have to create this type of things. So you can write your chat, your team member can see, or they can edit with you. That's that's the nowadays common features, right? And Miro nowadays provide a lot of things. That's for sure. Right. So okay, let's move on to our tasks. And you can see this is my entire roadmap for launching my startup. So as you guys see, I have complete 84% percentage of my project. Now I have only UI part. And now I will work this. So now I will ask just refactor my roadmap because most of the code I have. Well, I have done so far phase 1 to phase 7, and now I have remaining phase. But I almost cover my most of the tasks. Now I have this three remaining part, even though I also partially complete throughout this phase 8, 9, 10. And now I want you to create the refresh phase 8, 9, 10. You can combine and then you can tell me which file I need to create, modify, or delete. You have to tell me clearly so I can understand. No explanation, just tell me the file names, and you can get a reference from my current code base. So you can understand the file structure, the folder structure. So now I have to provide my folder context. So guys, as you know, chatbot forget about your previous chat, and so that's why I have to provide, and this is particularly UI. So I just note down my entire folder structure and my code base. Now I copy this, and here I will paste here. So that would be my roadmap. And here is 8 to 10. So this way I just work. My working style is very simple. I create, I make, I break the complex tasks into very small so I can implement. Because execution matters a lot, right? So yeah, this is my style, and I learned throughout this 2.5 years. I lock myself in this room. You can see, and every single day I work 14 to 15 hours, and yeah, and that's I have learned a lot of things, and I have understanding of very different framework and technology. And on this project, as you guys see on my thumbnail, I spent more than 139 days. That's huge. That's huge. And to be honest, I thought I would make this project within 2 months, but it took me, even I'm not done with it. I don't know. Even like if you guys watch me at the beginning of this month, I said that I will finish at the end of this month. But now today is 22, right? 22 June, and still I have lot of tasks is out there. So guys, anyways, If you are, because to be honest, I'm building very scalable solution. It's not toy anymore. And to build this type of project, like if you have co-founders or team, then that's for sure you guys can make very products ready. But in this journey, I'm alone, and I know it takes time. But the fun fact is, to build technology, you spend a lot of time. But once you build it, then a lot of things gonna change for sure. So now I will pass create another here. I I will create a branch so I can ask question about this. Now, as you have understanding about my backend architecture and front end architecture, so why do I need this context architecture? And as I'm building Miro style canvas user interface, so yeah, tell me from that perspective if you think that's for I need this. Now that's so that's why guys I don't live stream because of my laptop is not responding when I like working and simultaneously live stream. Now you can see my laptop cannot handle that because my processor and device is very old version. And yeah, so you can see last 4 days I don't live stream because of while I coding. Now you can see the issue. I got another option. I have to delete this. Now my entire ChatGPT interface is lagging and What the hell, man? Okay, now here you go. Let's create another tab. What? Again, I have to ask same things. Now, as you have understanding about my back-end front-end architecture, and I, I wanna know why do I need this pattern on my current architecture. And as you know, I'm building a mirror style user interface. So tell me in that way, so I can understand why I need to implement. Now I want to understand the pipeline more. So I have the pipeline, the backend pipeline, but I want to understand more deeply. So right now it's become very complex. This is the flow rules, which means my architecture rules. Here I paste and then I ask something about. So this is my documenting about my architecture. So, but now, as you know, I this is most roughly pipeline, but as you have my folder structure about UI, so I want to understand and I need UI pipeline, how UI work with and communicate with backend. So can you create the toolbar system pipeline and then because that's pipeline I want to know how my code works and UI update. Can you create a simple and clean pipeline? And you have to put a header, a title name, so I can put inside my canvas, inside my Notion. Now I think I get all my pipeline. So guys, now you can see how this chat session understand. Because if you look at, I don't change my chat session until I move on a new phase. And I already provide most of my architecture and my rules through this project upload resource. That's why it understand. And as you see earlier, before asking question, I provide the right context, and I will copy. So yeah, I have pipeline. So it's a system, and I have here pipeline. This is the pipeline. I call okay, and then I will paste entire. So yeah, definitely it helps me out. So why I did this way? Because if someone wants to work with me, I can share this type of document so they can understand what I'm building with and how they interact with my current code base. So now this type of documenting help you out. Why? So you can see I have UI runtime pipeline and UI read pipeline. So you can understand okay how write works, how read works. Because I'm following CQR command. I follow a different architecture, and this is uh, the pipeline. So one, as I said, guys, I am alone on this project, so I have to understand my entire project from user interaction to re-render the UI, right? So that's why I use a Notion and I document each and everything, because nowadays you have to understand your code base, because you are no longer needed to create a right code base, because AI can create code base faster than you, better than you, but you have to fix the real problem. So just you are delegating your tasks. Yeah, as right now in real life we hire team member, because we are focusing the real issue and we are delegate the task to team. So similarly, the coming era we have to use AI as a co-worker. All right, so that's my ultimate goal. If I understand my intuition, what I'm trying to build, and the assumption I have in future, very near future, one human can create and run entire company. So there is an analogy, and you can relate very well. So before creator economy, which means the social media, the few fraction of people they used to create a video or TV show, whatever it is. But after getting a technology we called smartphone and a chief camera, so now individual become a creator, they become a director, they become a producer of content, right? Similarly, once we have the technology, that technology create itself a technology, we can ultimately focus the problem, we can run the entire tech company or any other company, because of we have more intelligence. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Basically, I'm saying you gotta prepare yourself for future. You gotta invest on something which can help out in future. If you look at Elon Musk venture, all whatever he has done, he is doing around future, futuristic technology, and that's why Elon is ahead of us, ahead of most of the tech founder and tech entrepreneur. So guys, that's the things my yeah, that's the things we have to work on. And so I was saying simple. If you have very large code base, you have to break your architecture this way, so you can understand what you are building and how your code are connected. Well, now I want to understand the context menu pipeline, keyboard pipeline, and clipboard pipeline in my current architecture. How they will work together, and and what is the relationship between toolbar pipeline? Because my ultimate goal to create a production ready canvas user interface similar to Miro. So I want to understand how they connect each other.